Hi everybody, in today's video I wanted to talk about what led me to being on TV. For those of you that don't already know, I was on TVNZ's Sunday program Beautiful Minds on Sunday the 8th of May talking about my job hunting experience and how difficult it has been to find employment with neurodiversities. At the beginning and up until the end of July 2021, I had applied for 80 jobs in the tech industry as I realized that this was the type of industry that I wanted to get into. After applying for all these jobs, I finally managed to land a role in tech, but unfortunately, thanks in part to the pandemic, it didn't work out. Come 2022, for various reasons, I had to start looking for a new full-time job, but because of my job hunting journey the previous year, I had no interest, had lost hope, and had given up trying to look for a job at the start of 2022. Because I had given up hope in finding another job, my incredible mum ended up speaking with Autism New Zealand and I managed to get accepted into their employment program. In my first meeting with Autism New Zealand, I was told that Sunday was going to be filming a program on neurodiverse people and they wanted to have 3 people feature on the program. They had the first 2, however they were still looking for a 3rd person, so Autism New Zealand asked if I would be interested in featuring in the Sunday program. I ended up having a Zoom meeting with the producer and the journalist and that went so well that I agreed to be on TV. I have inserted the clips of me that featured on TV, but if you want to watch the whole clip of the Beautiful Minds program, then the link for that is in the description box down below. After the clip of me is finished, I have inserted a short video update on how the second interview went and if I landed the job or not. I have also added a little thank you message as well. So without further ado, please enjoy these clips.
Finding the right job can be hard, but it's much harder if your brain works differently. For neurodiverse people with conditions like ADHD, dyslexia and autism, their unemployment rate is around 8 times higher than the general population. That's despite research pointing to clear benefits of hiring them. Tonight, Marva Moayed is with 3 neurodiverse job seekers as they navigate the obstacles and challenges.
I'm a bit nervous about the interview.
Just because you have
Trauma.
I was going to say neurodiverse.
Oh, sorry. Well, I'd probably have an autistic meltdown.
Good morning.
Hello.
How are you, Eilish?
I'm good.
That's a big day.
Yes.
How are you feeling?
Nervous. I've got this dress.
You don't want to look like too dressed up.
No.
I've got 10 questions. I'm really nervous. We're nearly there.
Why are you getting stressed now? Why are you getting stressed now?
I'm really nervous.
Eilish Sinclair has landed a big job interview.
Let's go on now. Okay.
It comes after a year of rejections. And there are others just like her.
Are we recording?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, cool. Hi. Welcome to my TED Talk. I've always wanted to say that.
Nervous before a job interview, but confident in front of a camera.
I like the editing. I like the filming. And I like that when I stand in front of that camera, I can be whoever I want to be. It's where I'm my true self.
The 22-year-old runs a YouTube channel dedicated to neurodiversity.
Without further ado, let's crack on into today's video. Welcome to This Is Me Eilish channel, dedicated to neurodiverse people everywhere.
Neurodiversity. It's an umbrella term to describe brains that process, learn or behave differently from what's considered typical. Think autism, ADHD, Tourette's and dyslexia. For Eilish Sinclair, neurodiverse sums up her autistic traits and her learning difficulties.
I remember really struggling to write either my name or the alphabet, and I just remember looking at the other kids' handwriting and thinking, why does my handwriting look so different? I always struggled with maths. It's like there's this gap, this missing link.
She struggled to keep up at school and had to repeat a year.
I just remember people kids especially being like, so why did you repeat year 4? Are you dumb? Are you stupid? And that's kind of like when I really shut down.
Did you begin to believe that you were dumb or stupid?
100%. My inner dialogue for the whole of my schooling year was, I'm dumb, I'm stupid, and even sometimes it's like it's ingrained in me, which is sad because it's not actually true.
After 14 years of school,
14 years of trauma.
she spent a gap year working at a London school as a teaching assistant.
That was a turning point because they recognised neurodiversities. Like, oh, this kid has, autism, ADHD, dyspraxia, all that. It was like, wow, this is normal. They understand how our brains work. They understand, like, they need extra help with the teacher's assistant in the classroom. It was just like such a relief.
It's also the confidence boost she needed. Back in New Zealand, she completed a web design course. Then, hopeful and eager, she started her job hunt.
I decided to keep a track of all the jobs that I applied for last year. Unfortunately, we will not be taking your application to the next stage. Unfortunately, in this case, we won't be taking your application forward. Unfortunately, after careful discussion, we've decided we won't be moving forward. We'll not be progressing with your application on this occasion.
So really, it's just a document of rejections.
Yeah.
That's an awful way to put it, isn't it?
Yeah, especially considering it's 21 pages.
Yeah.
21 pages, over 80 job rejections.
How does it make you feel reading through all of this again?
Crushes your confidence, crushes your self-belief, makes you feel like, what's the point? What's the point of getting up in the morning if,
Out of the jobs you applied for, how many did you actually state that you were neurodiverse?
all of them.
And Eilish steps out of her big interview.
Oh, here she comes. Oh, there's the camera. Oh my God.
Hi.
Eilish is finally finished.
That was the best interview I've ever had.
The best interview you've ever had. What made it so good?
It was so relaxed.
You were able just to be Eilish.
I was no masking.
Is it a job you think you want?
Hell yeah.
Another week away,
Yep.
and then you'll hear whether or not you've got
I've
a
got
second
interview.
Yeah.
After dozens of rejections, this job could finally be the opportunity she's been looking for.
As you would have seen in the previous clip, towards the end of the program, it showed me going to and coming out from an actual job interview. You can see on the Sunday program that I was very happy with the way the interview went and how it was a positive experience. I was very fortunate because the company then offered me a second technical interview. The role is in IT 2 weeks later. I was quite nervous, but with lots of preparation and supportive people around me, I did well in the second interview. And then guess what? They offered me the job. I feel very lucky and fortunate, and I'm so excited to be a full-time employee again. I want to say a massive thank you to the company that has employed me. I feel like I have won the lottery, and it has been a long time since I have felt like that. So thank you for giving me this opportunity. I feel very grateful. I also want to give a heartfelt thanks to all those people that helped bring this Beautiful Minds episode of TVNZ's Sunday program to life. You all did such a great job, and it was a privilege to work with you. I am incredibly proud of it, and I hope you all are too. And I'd like to give a huge shout out to Autism New Zealand for helping and guiding me to find full-time employment. I have been so grateful to have had the support and understanding. None of this could have happened without the love, belief, and support from my family and friends. It hasn't been an easy journey, and the frustrations and sadness have been very real. But look at me now, it's happened. My most important message of all is for those of you that are neurodiverse and are currently looking for employment. Trust me, I know it's not easy to find work when you're a little bit different and find it hard to fit into society's one-size-fits-all employment box. However, with the right support, hard work, hope, and never giving up, I believe it's possible to land a job. I hope this part of my journey gives you some inspiration and hope. You've got this! That's everything from me today. I hope you enjoyed this video and I shall speak to you again soon. Bye!